Based on your experience on the Horizon Arctic, would you have felt comfortable going in the Titan?
No, I had, initially thought I had thought part of the job for me was being trained as a pilot. And I've wanted, the ROV industry, I've kind of wanted to diversify and work in both industries, but having had no crewed sub experience, I had thought that this might be, an initial training. And I did want to be trained because I've wanted to, pilot a crewed sub for a long time. Um, but haven't, been hired. This was the first job I was ever hired for. And it kind of felt like they pulled a bait and switch. There wasn't really time, in the operation to train me. But I saw the sub and, I was fine with that. I've for years have been trying to get, training on a crewed sub. But when I saw the sub, there were just so many aspects of it that just seemed kind of thrown together. And even every question I asked about any of the engineering or design, the answer was never, well, here's the data, here's the analysis we did, here's the testing. It was always, well, this is what Stockton wants, or, the foremost expert on whatever said it should be this way. But like there was never any, it was sort of just was name dropping, like, well, NASA does it this way with no real context. And it just seemed like there was no, at least what it wasn't apparent to me what the engineering rigor had been because when you answer specific questions with like that's just what the company founder wants instead of like actual design decisions and data and analysis like that just it was a red flag to me and so I did not I would not have um after seeing the sub I didn't see it I think it was already in transit so when I went to the headquarters in April to interview I the sub was not there and so I didn't see it. But when I saw it and, I was in it, I was seeing the systems, I was working on it, but I did not want to pilot it at that point.
Do you feel the reason you left early from your contract was because you had raised safety concerns to
Yeah.
OceanGate employees?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.